There we go. What up? I was just watching the Commissioners game.
This crowd here fired up for football as a moment ago their Titans were introduced. This should be a good one as the Titans get set to match up with the Oakland Raiders. This is taken at the 3. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30.
I hate the Raiders. I hate the Raiders so much. Come on, let's go.
A first down throw for Mariota. Left side caught by Matthews. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He'll wind up losing
I don't know.
on the
I just heard him flush the toilet.
that'll bring up a 2nd and 11.
There you go. Hey, I play fantasy football. I had Mariota on my team last year.
A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota.
Oh boy.
Incomplete. He was looking for DeMarco Murray out of the backfield. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down.
Why would you cut him? Isn't that when he started his hot streak? When he went on that like 8 or 9 game like just streak of ridiculousness, like, and then he went down like, yeah. I like Mariota. He's the real deal. Yeah, I did. Oh, that was weird. He like kicked it up. I can't. Oh, is this gonna kick me? It might kick me offline. It just said internet is not sufficient. I hope this doesn't kick me off. Hold on. My internet might be messing up. I have good internet, I swear. Oh, that's upside down. Oh, it just said I can't broadcast. That's it. Yeah, I'm actually a Eagles fan. Ooh. Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan. And yeah, I did. I'm in a 16 team league, a PPR, and I had the 15th or the 14th pick this year, so I took DeMarco Murray. I tried to handcuff him with Henry, but somebody took Henry before I could.
Here's the long-awaited return for Marshawn Lynch.
Ooh.
There he goes left side.
Dude, I was stumbling. I got it though. There you go.
Touchdown, Oakland. Marshawn Lynch, his first ever touchdown in Silver.
Yeah, and then I picked with my second pick. I picked up T.Y. Hilton, which scares me because Andrew Luck is going to be gone, and T.Y. Hilton plays terrible when Luck's gone. Oh, that's going to go out of bounds. That's going to go out of bounds. What? Pull your pants up. Will you pull his pants up? He's... Alright, then go potty. On. Oh, there we go. Good catch. Okay. Yeah, I had Mariota and Rashard Matthews too. That was pretty nice. Dude, Henry's a beast. Yeah, this year I got let's see, who do I have? Oh shit. I want to, but my buddy's the commissioner and he won't do a keeper. He's like scared to. I'm like, that's the way to go, because then if you do it right, you know, then you set yourself up for next year. You know, like, but yeah, this year I got Kirk Cousins, DeMarco Murray, Kareem Hunt, T.Y. Hilton, Devontae Adams, Cameron Brate, Brandon Marshall, Patriots defense, and Oakland's kicker. Oh, yeah, and Oakland. And then on my bench, I picked up John Ross just in case he pulls a Tyreek Hill this year. Yeah, he like sprained his knee. Why did I line up in this? And then I got Marquise Goodwin and then Phillip Rivers in case Cousins tanks. Oh.
And that one will be no good. He never had it on line. It's well wide to the left. And this score will stay right where it is. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a
How much do those cost?
When that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball.
Because they're like...
And in doing so, sent this one off target.
For these Raiders, as they head out on offense, the arrow
to keep it.
Certainly pointing straight up this season, coming off their first playoff appearance since way back in Super Bowl 37.
And just think about how they've improved since the time they did.
What do you get with it? Like, I mean, obviously you get to go to every home game.
Just Derek Carr beefed up the offensive line, added some receivers, and got better and better on defense. Khalil Mack, hard to block.
All right.
Now a play fake here on first down. This one caught.
Oh, that's nice. I was like, is there, you know, if you're paying out $2 grand, they got to give you something more than just a game.
17 yards.
But really, actually, 3,000. And the. Oh, do they?
First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make
that's
it
cool.
2nd and 9.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain.
Oh, that's cool.
Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Play action. Now it's Carr. And this is Cook with the grab.
Nice.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
How long have you?
Catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
Go ahead. Oh, I said, how long have you been the season holder?
And make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to
Oh,
win?
nice.
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
Yeah, I almost backed out of this league because I was like, this is too much going on. This is too much. Like, well, yeah, he was like, oh, he said 3 trades originally, and then whoever the Chargers was went and stacked his team. Like, I mean, I'm not gonna try and like complain about stuff, but like, there comes a point where let's stop.
Back to the 16. They lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I'm an Eagles fan, so whenever I joined, the Eagles were already taken, so it was either Raiders or the Cardinals.
That was certainly an aggressive call and an aggressive play. Instead of just going for the first down, took the shot in the end zone, went for the touchdown.
And on 3rd down, they said, forget about the sticks. We want 6.
Now he's not.
And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through.
There you go.
And the lead moves to 10-0.
Sebastian Janikowski has fashioned quite a career. I wonder if he's just a little bit
Oh my
jealous
gosh,
though,
why can't I
because
do
Adam
kickoffs?
Vinatieri leads him in just about every category. That's the only guy ahead of him.
Yeah, he's 2nd in points, field goals,
And they
made,
lost.
extra points made, you name it, but he still had a heck of a career.
A monster career, an incredible leg.
Yeah, I'm a little worried for Mariota this year, though.
Franchise which has missed the playoffs 8 straight years.
It's always hard coming back from knee injury as a quarterback.
9 wins last year, 5 of them against playoff teams, which was the most in the NFL.
I think the 9
Oh,
was a
he
surprise.
oh yeah, he broke his leg.
NFL playoff teams in 2016. That really tells you what got accomplished
Oh my
in Tennessee
goodness.
last year. They want to be a tough football team. They want to be a ground-based team on offense. They had to get better on defense. They did did
Oh,
that
I
in the
gotta switch
offseason.
over to. I'll be right back. Are you watching? Vegas. Alright, never mind.
Corey Davis, a wide receiver in the first round.
Alright.
Gave him Taywan Taylor, a wide receiver in the third round. And then on defense, Adoree Jackson, a cornerback who might play a little bit of offense for the Titans as well. They expect to make a huge run to try and wrest the AFC South crown away from Houston.
Now here's the first carry for DeMarco Murray. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 and the 34.
I hope DeMarco Murray doesn't get hurt
Well,
this
they didn't get a
year.
whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run it and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else he'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Yeah.
Now a second down run for Murray. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8.
No gain on that run, and while the team is down, there's still time to come back and win the football game. If I'm the offensive coordinator, though, I've got to think about moving at a faster pace and maybe opening things up a little bit and throwing it a little bit more.
Mariota from the gun on 3rd down. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Carl Joseph, and they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
This one left side caught by Patterson. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 6 there on first. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Shotgun now for Carr. Open man there is Patterson, complete. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. Carr finding Patterson there for a Raider first. Carr now on 1st down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Cook. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
All right, I'm doing my rudimentary math here. That's his 3rd catch here in the first quarter. I don't know if it's just game plan or if it's just finding the player.
Maybe a little of both. They'll run it now. Out the gun. And this one's going to go the wrong way.
Come on, Lynch.
Losing yardage back at the 42. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. Now a play fake. Carr.
Oh, come on.
Incomplete. Amari Cooper, the intended target. And it's 3rd down.
Personally, I think they've got to go somewhere else with the football. They've got to bracket it out there in double coverage. Makes it hard to fit it in time after time.
It would have had to have been an absolutely perfect pass and not good enough. The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Throwing his Carr on 3rd down. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. A nice little gain. The screen good for 6.
Ooh, I don't know if I'd kick a field goal this yard. 53-yard field goal.
So on 4th down, off goes Carr, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. From the right hash, this from 53.
I think I missed. Yep.
That's leaking to the right, and And he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good.
Had the distance, but
will stay right where it is.
there's 9 mile an hour wind blowing sideways. So.
Not the way you want to start your day's work.
And now each team's missed a field goal here so far, Brandon. So apparently, neither guy is immune.
Here's Murray now as they run it to start the drive. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Gets a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up second down. Tough running there. That's a hard-earned 4 yards.
Yeah, those are the unsung kind of runs. They don't fill up the stat sheet, but they do set you up in good position on second down.
Again, it's Murray. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's third down.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. Mariota. And that is incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Here's Brett Kern now as he'll kick it away for the second time.
Ooh. I'm gonna take a shot at it.
Fielded it right on the goal line.
Oh.
It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. A reminder that later tonight we'll see the Giants and Cowboys battle in Dallas. Seems like they're always playing in week 1. And then on Monday night, a doubleheader. Adrian Peterson, his first game with the Saints. He's already back in Minnesota to play the Vikings. And then a 10-20 start on the East Coast. It's the first game for the LA Chargers traveling to Denver.
A nice AFC West matchup.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders. And 10. Here's Carr. They set up the screen to Lynch. A broken tackle on the run, and then just on the other side of midfield, they get to it. A good pickup there on first as the screen pass gets him 8.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Second down, Lynch. And he'll get it down here to the 43. At 5 yards on the play there, as the drive will continue. How will Marshawn Lynch fare? That's the question in the Bay Area. Been out of the game for a year. What do you think?
I think he'll fare just fine. I don't think that they'll use him as often as he was used in Seattle. But when they turn him loose, I think it'll be to great advantage for Oakland.
Carr now on first down. To the left side and complete for Amari Cooper. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. And a nice gain of 21 yards. So Amari Cooper out of Northwestern High School in Miami making a nice play there.
And it's so funny that when I was going through the draft process when he came out of Alabama and was inquiring about him and his skills, they say it all began back in Miami. He really became a pro receiver at a young age because of his attention to detail.
Oh, that's a pick. Yeah.
It's intercepted. It's the rookie from USC.
That's a terrible throw.
And this one will be brought back to the 22.
Good play.
Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that. The rookie gets his first interception.
You have to have guys who can limit the other team's number of plays run and possessions. And no better way than an interception. And what a great way to break into the league.
Following the interception here, Mariota. And the Raiders have got him.
The game plan for any defense is finding ways to make a quarterback uncomfortable in the pocket. When you bring pressure from all angles, you never know who's going to get home. In this case, the left cornerback right in the face of
play action. Mariota finding his safety valve here. That's complete.
Yo, Vegas.
Good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
So many times you hear
Vegas.
the NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going. Mariota now to throw on first down. He gets it to Matthews, complete. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like right at the 40.
He's over there stumbling over nothing.
They run with Murray. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first.
Oh, man. Come
Just
on,
a gain
defense.
of a couple, but good enough to keep the drive rolling. 2 minutes to play here in the first half. Back to Tennessee after this. And here comes play number 6 on this drive. On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And Matthews over the middle with the ground. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon,
Dude,
a pretty good one to run
I
against
played the
because you're running away
Jets
from people on it.
before we restarted the season, and I got an interception, and like, no joke, I took like 2 or 3 steps, and then my safety got tackled. He fumbles it, and the receiver that I stripped picked it up and ran it back.
You gotta like the look of it because so many
Like, yeah, so it was like I got a pick and then I fumbled the pick, and he still got the score.
catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield.
Oh, I tried to strip him.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Again, it's Mariota. Left side, caught by Matthews. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. A Tennessee first down, that one Mariota to Matthews. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 30 seconds to go in the first half. First down, Mariota. Room here to run. Open space inside the 10. And they do get him down, but not before he reaches the 4-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. Working out of the gun, Mariota. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Well, that was point
Oh, that's weird. That was a pass play.
Instead, the defense counters with pressure, and the defense wins, getting a big sack.
A play fake to Murray. Now Mariota. He's going to flip it out here to his running back. And into the end zone.
That's a nice play.
Touchdown. DeMarco Murray as the first half is winding down. And the Titans have made this a 1-score game. Ryan Succop on for the point after. So this remains a 4-point game. Now here's Suckup out to kick it away. On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. So out come the Raiders. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
I'm a fox. I'm a fox. I'm a fox.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
I don't want it. Put it back up there. Put it back up there. Dude.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, and he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
And from down in Miami, an update. The Dolphins continuing to add on. They are really rolling. We'll keep you updated on that one as it progresses. And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely
Then drive it over there, dude.
Of this first half. Final shot here before half the car. Looking deep in the direction of Cooper. Unable to connect on the long pass. It falls down incomplete. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend. As we'll send you down to Orlando as we check in with Larry Ridley and our EA Sports halftime report. Larry?
Caden, stop pushing buttons. Give me the remote. Give it to me, Caden, please.
This is taken at his 4.
Give it to me.
As his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out comes the Raiders offense. They go on offense first to start quarter.
Yeah, I got a 2-year-old and a 7-month-old.
Looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies, try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
See if they do just that. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Well, add that play to his resume reel because he went to the Pro Bowl last year. That's how you go to the Pro Bowl. You make plays like that, big-time penetration, and throw people for losses.
So now 11 yards to go for this offensive unit. It's second down. They'll keep pounding here with Ledge. And he'll be taken down here at about the 23-yard line. A gain of a yard gets them back where they started. Now it's 3rd and 10.
In my book, that's running the ball well, but with intelligence. How about him keeping the clock moving, staying in bounds?
Yeah, even though it's the third quarter, you're thinking ahead, aren't you? This is where your running game can really help you with a lead in the second half.
I agree totally. It's not just end-of-the-half situations that you worry about the clock. It's throughout the game. And with a lead, stay in bounds. Make them fight harder to try and catch you.
And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. Pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage
Right?
throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. With it is Jackson. A tremendous return.
Good return.
39 yards. And it'll be Titan football. Out come the Titans now. They'll have it first on offense to start the third. They were able to get the stop defensively. Now a chance to turn that into points on the offensive end.
Can you imagine what the grease board looks like at the half? Because that's exactly what they printed up. Stop them on defense, get the ball back for our offense, and go downfield and score some points. Now, the last part remains to be seen, but they got the first part done very well.
Do people use grease boards, or you mean the magic marker boards?
Yeah, those two.
It's nice that they got Mariota another weapon with Eric Decker.
Murray. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
They go back to Murray on first down. And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
They'll run it now out of the gun. They'll fight forward for a couple down inside the 40.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Ohio State, Garyon Conley. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Well, why do you go out and spend a first-round pick on a defensive back? Plays like that, the rookie gets his first interception.
Exactly right, and you're trying to limit the number of plays an offense runs. You're trying to limit the number of possessions they have. And he was a guy that I targeted coming out of college and rated very highly for his playmaking skills on defense.
And now he has his first career interception. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there, 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
On 2nd down, here's Carr. And Austin Seferian-Jenkins has it. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A gain of 39 that time.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
They'll run with Lynch. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll, in fact, tackle him behind the line.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that linebackers are running nowadays. They run like DBs. And let's face it, they know how to finish plays, too. Eyes up, head up, run right through them.
And he fires one that's intercepted. Adoree Jackson with his first NFL pick. This defense figured out something in the locker room. That's 2 third-quarter picks now.
And you just wonder, did he get too comfortable in the locker room himself? His team has the lead. Take care of the football. He's putting them in jeopardy right now.
They'll try and get the running game going here with Murray. Takes this to the 45. Not much space after that broken tackle. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Doesn't matter who you're rooting for in this game. The effort of the man with the football getting away from one and trying to churn forward and get some yardage. I really liked what he did there.
They go with Murray again, and he'll be brought down at about the 42. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5. The Titans on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This will be 3rd and 5. Throwing is Mariota, and Matthews makes the ground. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. Here's Ryan Suckup for the Titan field goal. This from 54 yards away. And this one will not get there. It's off to the left anyway. It's no good. Elsewhere, second half is underway up in Orchard Park. The Bills, they've grabbed the lead over the Jets. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. So after the missed long field goal attempt, this offense set up nicely at the 44-yard line. They start the drive with Lynch. And an alley to run. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That one good for 13 and a Raider first down.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs.
93.
Play clock winding down. Now Carr over the middle and gets it to Patterson. And dropped at the 35, but able to display some strength on the run. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Just 2 yards to go here on second down for the offense. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
So it'll be first down here after the run. A handoff as they run the counter play. And he'll get about 4 as he's brought down at the 24.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Carr to throw on second down. And he'll hit the slant route. That's caught by Cooper. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Back now in Nashville. It's the Raiders with the lead and the football here as we get ready to start quarter number 4. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The 4th quarter here, they've got the lead. They want to keep it on the ground. That's what they're doing.
Smart football. Keep the clock grinding. Keep it going. But you got to figure now, they're going to see more people stacked up at the line of scrimmage as they try and bleed it out.
Carr now to throw. And his throw here's incomplete. Amari Cooper, his intended receiver, and that'll make it 3rd down. Really a tough stretch for the Raiders to start the season. 3 of their first 4 on the road. They'll be home next week hosting the Jets, but then right back on the road traveling out to Washington. And then they'll play at Denver. Never an easy game in week 4.
What you want to do is turn it into a challenge and tell your team, if we handle this stretch, we'll really be dangerous the rest of the season.
The Raiders on 3rd down. 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Throwing his car on 3rd down. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. A great effort there. A 16-yard touchdown. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. There are several elements to a well-executed screen pass. This one resulted in a touchdown. It had all of those elements.
Yeah, you're so right, because you really need the rush to almost get to the quarterback, almost get to the passer. Then you've got to get the ball thrown perfectly, whether it's to the running back, the wide receiver, wherever the screen guy is. And, of course, the blocking has to form in front to get him downfield for the touchdown.
This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, well, you know, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Second down, Mariota. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. Call it a gain of 5, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 1. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about, in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice safe throw and a good one.
It'll go as a gain of 6 that time, and it moves the chains as well. Now, yes, a 2-possession game, but a good chunk of time on the clock, so they have the ability still there to run it on 2nd and short, but maybe they need to pick it up a bit.
You're right. They did pick up the first down there, but they, as you mentioned, they have to pick up the pace now because it's a 2-possession game. They've got to get there twice to make sure they have a chance to win.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it's a 2nd down. Now it's 2nd and 7. Now Mariota. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. And give him 3 on the screen. He couldn't break free, and it's 3rd down.
In order for a screen pass to break big, a lot of things have to come together and be well executed. But all it takes is one small thing to go wrong and keep it from being a big game.
To throw Mariota. Spinning away. And a terrific return as he brings this one all the way back to the 30.
Partner, we always talk about possessions being at a premium in these games, and now in this situation, throwing an interception here when you have to claw your way back in, that one's going to hurt, and in a big way.
And a great spot to start this drive from here. Carr gives to Marshawn. And an alley to run. And he's brought down. 14 yards is the pickup there at a Raider first.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
Carr now on 1st down. And this is caught. It's Cooper. And able to get him down, but he does.
That was complete luck. I thought that was going to be an interception.
Sets him up now 1st and goal. They go play action here on first down. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
One receiver to the left is Cooper. Now Carr throwing on second down. And he's going to be hit and driven into the turf. Carl Klug in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Carr and the Raiders following the sack, looking up at a 3rd and long. Here is Lynch on 3rd and goal, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. So on 4th down, and on is Sebastian Janikowski. And Janikowski bangs it through. They are in the 4th and Buffalo. Now, you saw the score at the bottom of your screen a moment ago. We got a good one going on there. Remember to keep an eye on the ticker, of course, at the bottom of your screen for updates on that game and others around the NFL. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line. The Titans offense now, they work their way back onto the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. A first down throw for Mariota. And they can't get the long connection as it falls incomplete. They were looking the way of Decker that time. That'll bring up second down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. A second down throw here for Mariota. And it's brought in by Eric Decker. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. And the play goes for 19 yards, gives him a new set of downs. Time for a break. We'll come back to wrap this one up after this. Play fake here on first down. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feet down complete. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up second down. 9 yards still remaining here to pick up the first on second down. Carries piling up. It's Murray again. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first. And the defense searches for one more stop here after the run on second down. Mariota to throw it. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Mariota on first down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. The Titans efficient passing on this drive. There's another first down. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mariota now to throw on first down. And his throw is incomplete. Rashard Matthews the intended target, and that'll bring up second down.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. That is caught inside the 5. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll get it with just a shade under a minute to go in the game. They'll throw again. Mariota. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet.
I'm not sure win-win is the proper term here, but it certainly felt like it. They got the touchdown they needed. But if I'm on the defensive side of the ball, okay, you got the touchdown, but it sure took you a long time.
Yeah, because offensively, though, you're probably hoping for a 1 to 5 play drive. That one ate up a little more time than they were hoping.
You're exactly right. And if you have that 1 to 5 play drive, you actually build up momentum and even more hope. When they had to slog their way downfield, they got the touchdown, but it's almost like, yeah, you know,
doesn't feel right.
Exactly.
And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one. Well, fourth quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Back to the ground, this time Lynch. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up third and about 6. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside. On third down, they go Lynch. And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a fourth down.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this third down, they had to be alert for the possibility of a pass, but that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football, and they just swarmed and stopped them for almost no gain.
They'll go for it. It's Carr. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. On the NFL scoreboard, they've gone to the 4th in Cincinnati, and the Ravens have wound up winning that football game. Joe Flacco, good game throwing the ball, over 300 passing yards.
Good game.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together.
All right, I won.
Out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
It is an opening day, opening game. There's just nothing like it because